So in this series, I talk about rare anomalies in Minecraft, and then show the seeds in which they have been found. But there's some anomalies which are so rare that no seeds with them have ever been found. So in this video, I'll be talking about two anomalies which are theoretically possible, but have never been found in Minecraft. This video is split up into two parts. The first part is about the anomalies that were never found, and the second part is talking about 3 anomalies exclusive to Bedrock Edition. So let's start with part 1. In modern Minecraft, every village spawns with an iron golem, but this wasn't always the case. Before 1.14, villages had no golems, or so most people think. For a natural iron golem to spawn pre 1.14, the village needs to be big enough to have at least 10 villagers and 21 doors in total. I scoured the internet for hours trying to find a seed like this, and I searched through old forum posts and obscure websites, but I came up with nothing. The closest I could find were some old seeds only on Bedrock Edition, because villages could overlap in that edition. So it really wasn't a single village that spawned a golem, but 2 of them that spawned in the same spot. I was still determined to find this occurring in Java Edition though, but it seems like no one could manage to find a village like this. Occasionally, people asked in forum posts if anyone had found a seed with a natural iron golem, but there were no replies. Some people knew that it was theoretically possible, but the way that villages generated before the village and pillage update meant that the chances were so slim that no one had found one. The main problem with old villages was that most houses actually had no doors, so even if you managed to find a giant village, it didn't mean it had the 21 doors required to spawn the golem. The largest old village I could find on the internet was found in version 1.5.2 by a user called Dusk Shadow, but even this only has 12 out of 21 doors needed for an iron golem to spawn. The person who found this village said that it should be big enough to spawn an iron golem, but I tested this out myself and I found out that wasn't true. Maybe there is no seed like this in Java Edition, but theoretically it should be possible if the right village was to spawn. A sugarcane can naturally generate up to 4 blocks tall in Java Edition and 5 in Bedrock. But if you look on the Minecraft wiki, there's a small section where it says that sugarcane can generate naturally up to any number of blocks tall, but only grow to a height of 3 blocks. So if you plant your own sugarcane, you can only grow to 3 blocks tall. But as for naturally generated sugarcane, it's a different story. As far as I'm aware though, no seeds with unnaturally tall sugarcane have ever been found, because the conditions for this to happen are so obscure that it's too rare to find. Over the years, there have been rumors of people finding taller sugarcane, but they're most likely fake, and none of them have been confirmed. This potential anomaly is even more rare than a tall cactus, because for sugarcane to generate, you need water next to it, and to my knowledge, the only way this would be possible is if there was a natural waterfall, and the sugarcane happened to generate next to it. So what I'm showing now isn't a real seed, but this is just an example of the conditions that are needed for a tall sugarcane to naturally generate. As you can see, you'd need water alongside it, otherwise the sugarcane won't stack. But yeah, if anyone has any extra info on these 2 potential anomalies or knows a seed with them, feel free to let everyone know in the comments. With that said, let's move on to part 2 of this video. So you may have noticed that I'm now playing on Bedrock Edition. The reason for that is we're going to be talking about 3 anomalies that are exclusive to Bedrock. By the way, these anomalies have been found. They're not like the other 2 which haven't been found, but they're still very rare either way. Also, since you can't go back versions on Bedrock Edition, I won't be able to go onto the worlds with the anomalies, but I'll still show the screenshots and videos of them. So let's start. In Bedrock Edition, if you enter a stronghold, there's a very small chance that there's no end portal room. This anomaly has been in the game for a very long time, and Mojang has chosen not to fix it despite all the bug reports that have been made over the years. As you can see, there are several instances of this happening to players, and the reason that this happens is because something has blocked the generation of the end portal room. That's a major difference between Java and Bedrock. In Java Edition, the portal room will always spawn no matter what else is generated there. So for example, if a stronghold generates in the ocean, all of the rooms could be missing, except for the portal room. Bedrock Edition doesn't prioritize the portal room, so if there's a place where it can't generate it, it'll be missing. This anomaly is very rare, and I wasn't able to find any seeds on the current version with this. But there are a lot of seeds in previous versions where people have found missing portal rooms, and the bug tracker says that this hasn't been fixed as of yet. Something interesting about Bedrock Edition is that structures can generate in very strange positions and can often overlap. I'm not just talking about two structures being near each other, but multiple structures that have merged together. Remember how I said earlier that a natural iron golem was found in old Bedrock Edition because more than one village was merged together? Well, there are instances of triple or even quadruple villages spawning together, because when a structure generates in Bedrock, the game doesn't care whether another structure is already there or not. This can cause absurd scenarios such as these monstrosities over here. This world generation affects every structure, and even strongholds. For example, you can see that in this seed, two strongholds have generated together, which is very weird. Imagine finding that while playing the game. You'd be so confused. In Java, structures can be merged together as well, but not to this extent. For example, two strongholds will never spawn together, because they generate in a ring pattern on Java Edition. Aquifers are bodies of water that usually generate on the surface or underground, but on Bedrock Edition, there are times when these spawn in weird positions. So for example, here's an aquifer that generates normally, and now here's one that generated in the sky. It's a very weird sight. There's not much else to say about this other than it's a very strange feature of land generation in Bedrock Edition. As you can see, Bedrock Edition has much crazier land generation than Java, and this can lead to a lot of weird seeds. But as of a few years ago, Mojang has been making seeds between the two versions more similar, so it looks like things are being smoothened out slowly. And with that, thank you for watching until the very end. I hope you have a great day.